Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing an evil band-aid. An evil band-aid? That sounds pretty messed up if I do say so myself. After all, you want a band-aid that you put on an injury to be really nice to you. You want it to be a really good band-aid. When you peel it up, you don't want it to peel up everything along with it. But this band-aid is evil. When you peel up the band-aid, it peels up like everything plus more. It's just that evil. It literally has war crimes on its name. That's how evil the Band-Aid that I'm going to be drawing today actually is. But what am I going to be drawing in today? Well, today I'm going to be drawing in my Soho Urban Artist Sketchbook, and today I'm going to be drawing with my Sharpie Ultra Fine Point permanent marker that I've got with me today as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get my sketchbook all opened up to the nearest open page. And now that I am on it, let's go ahead and flip my sketchbook over just like that, get it all centered in the screen. And now let's go ahead and get to drawing this evil Band-Aid. I think I'm going to do it at a little bit of an angle. So I'm just going to kind of draw a little bit like this today. And a Band-Aid is just kind of like that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to, do I actually want to do it straight? I think I'm actually going to do it straight on. So I'm just going to do one line like this, and then another line like this. I'm going to go up and around. I'm going to go down and around. And then Band-Aid's the kind of a middle part. So like a middle part, kind of like right there and right there, I'd have to say. And the middle part has like a slightly different texture than the other two parts. But before I add that texturing on, I want to go ahead and make this Band-Aid just look a little bit evil. So let's give him a nose, some eyes, a mouth, just a face as a whole. So let's go ahead and add just a little bit of a nose right there. Just some eyes. I'm thinking I want to do... something like that. And now let's go ahead and add a texture to the rest of the face. So I'm just going to do some cross-hatching for this texture. And then it feels like it's missing something. Like the two bits right here, the top and the bottom, they feel like they're missing something. And I'm not exactly sure what it feels like they're missing. Like this is the general shape of a Band-Aid. This is the kind of texture it has in the center. But the top and the bottom, they still feel like they're missing something. I'm going to think on what they're missing for a moment while I go ahead and add some arms and legs as well. So let's go ahead and give this evil Band-Aid some arms and legs, just like that. There we go. He's looking pretty evil, if I do say so myself. What do I need to add texture-wise, though? What do I need to add texture-wise besides what I've already added? What am I thinking? Maybe some like light. Maybe like some light cross-hatching. Or maybe just crosses. Maybe not even cross-hatching. Maybe just something like this, where it doesn't connect up with any lines. It's just kind of free-floating, kind of just chilling, just like it is right now. Is that going to work for what I need? You know, I think it's pretty good. I do want to add a little bit of cross-hatching as well. Just very light, not much. But just like that, I'm thinking that looks a little bit more like a Band-Aid than not. Now, it has been a while since I've actually looked at a Band-Aid besides this evil Band-Aid, so do take what I say with a grain of salt, of course, but this feels about right. As a whole, what do I think of this drawing? Do I like it? Do I not? Am I a fan of this? I'd have to say there is some stuff that I don't like about this drawing. I think the texture on the middle part is nice. I like the texture on the middle part, but I also want the texture to be like not just kind of at the top and the bottom. So maybe I want to add a little bit of texture before I'm really done with the drawing. In all honesty, I like the top, I like the bottom, but right here and right here, the texture, I don't know, it just feels like there should be more texture kind of in the center as well. So maybe I should add just a little bit, kind of like right there and right there. Or something maybe? I'm not sure. I feel like that made it a little bit better, but not like insanely better by any means. I would just like it to have a more kind of texture where the face is still visible, but the texture is kind of like behind the face or something like that kind of thing. And I'm not really exactly sure how to do that, especially with the pen I have with me today. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do the drawing. Overall, what do I think of this drawing? Do I like it? Do I not? I'd have to say I do like this drawing more so than this. It's not my best drawing in the world by any means. I think I've definitely done much better drawings in the past. But this is not too bad. I don't mind it, and I do think it is funny. I do think it is funny. But if I decide to revisit this concept, I do think I can do better in the future now that I have drawn this. Now that I've drawn this, I kind of have a better idea of kind of what I want to do. I think if I was to draw this again, I probably would do no texture in the center at all and do a lot of texture on the top and the bottom instead, which isn't really how Band-Aids normally go, but I think it would work better just simply because there's a face in the middle of this one, so it doesn't really work very well to have the sort of texture in the middle with the face and everything like that. And I think having no texture in the middle, but only having texture on the two edges would probably work best. But for what I did today, for this being my first ever time drawing an evil Band-Aid, you know, I can't complain too much, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain too much. Well, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this drawing. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Do you guys agree with me on kind of how you feel about this drawing? Do you guys feel the same way about this drawing that I do? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, also make sure to like and subscribe for more content if you guys have indeed enjoyed watching this video today. Of course, please make sure to check out my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel. Sorry, this is my second channel. My main channel, all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. As said, like, subscribe, check out everything in the description. And to the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?